Most people think wealth is built with big moves, big salaries, big investments, big risks. But the truth is this: you don't need tremendous force to create tremendous results. If you're trying to build wealth and this topic matters to you, like this video now. It tells the algorithm this lesson deserves to reach more people like you. Here's the uncomfortable part. If I asked you to add 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, you'd answer instantly, 32. But if I asked you to multiply 8 times 8 times 8 times 8, most people would pause or guess. That pause is important because it reveals something about how our minds work. We understand linear growth, but compounding growth completely confuses us. And because we don't intuitively understand it, we underestimate what's possible. We misjudge where growth comes from, and we abandon strategies that actually work simply because they feel too slow. Compounding works like this. Small growth becomes the fuel for future growth. And when growth feeds on itself for long enough, the results don't just grow big, they start to look illogical. This is why compounding feels boring at first, and unbelievable later. It doesn't impress early, but it dominates over time, and money follows the same rule. Consider Warren Buffett. At the time this book was written, his net worth was about $84.5 billion. Here's the part most people never notice. $81.5 billion of that came after his 65th birthday. Let that sink in. Over 90% of his wealth was built when most people think the game is already over. Many books explain Buffett's success by calling him a genius investor. And yes, he is skilled. But that explanation misses the real secret. The biggest mistake we make is this. We attach all of Buffett's success to intelligence. But intelligence alone doesn't explain his wealth. If it did, then Jim Simons would be far richer. Simons compounded money at about 66% annually for decades, a return Buffett never came close to. Yet Simons' net worth was around $21 billion, far less than Buffett's. Why? Because Simons didn't start early. He found his investing stride around age 50. Buffett started as a teenager. Same game, different time horizons. Skill matters, but time matters more. So here's the shift you must make. Good investing is not about earning the highest returns. The highest returns are often risky, short-lived, impossible to repeat. Real wealth comes from reasonable returns, consistency, staying in the game for a very long time. Compounding doesn't need perfection. It needs survival. It needs you to keep going. That's when it runs wild. The danger is this. Because compounding doesn't feel powerful early, people ignore it and chase faster solutions. They switch strategies. They take reckless risks. They quit too soon. Not because they're foolish, but because the human brain is not built to understand exponential growth. And by the time compounding becomes obvious, it's often too late to recreate the time you lost. Warren Buffett's skill was investing, but his secret was time. Compounding doesn't reward brilliance. It rewards patience. If this changed the way you think about money and time, share this with someone who's rushing their financial journey, and subscribe, because the next chapter builds directly on this truth. Small things, done consistently, for a long time, create outcomes that feel impossible.